Yeah, I think we're live now. Yep. All green across the board. All public. Everything's good, I think. I don't think my music is feeding back into the microphone, so that's good. Today, let's play with local AI models here. So let's see if I make this a little bigger. How I got this set up is so before I just had this Olama segment. Uh, so pretty much just this segment. I added everything else. Exit visual block. So this whole open web UI, I added that. And I also made it so that I can isolate Olama from the internet. Like if I need internet to download a new model, I can just go into insert mode, delete that, and save. And then it has internet. I found that that doesn't seem to work with the open web UI, so I had to give it an internet network too. And these are defined down here. So when you give it the internal true setting, it shuts off from the internet. Like I can't get DNS. I'm pretty sure I can't contact the internet otherwise. So yeah, that's how I got that set up there. And then before I was doing web UI, I would just run like the command I got set up and just it starts it, loads it into memory. Uh, and you can be like just like an example that's commonly used. So you can tell that I was using my GPU, and um, that's part of the Docker Compose. Uh, so this Rockham tag installs or downloads the Olama image that's compiled to take advantage of AMD's Rockham because I have an AMD card, and because it's an AMD card, I have to pass it the DRI, and the KFD device, and that allows it to use AMD's acceleration. If I just do Docker compose up -D, it'll run in the background. Then I can just go to localhost and what or localhost 3000 on a web browser. It takes a moment to boot up sometimes. And we'll just it's local only, so I didn't really bother putting a very secure password on it. So you can see I got the llama and the DeepSeek model. I think this is a 7 billion parameter model. It actually reads as 7.6 billion in Open WebUI. But yeah, I like the pictures I got there. Found a picture of a llama with a cigar there. I'm like, that's definitely a llama. I just got the logo for DeepSeek for now. I haven't really found anyone that's done a cool iteration of that logo yet, so. So yeah, the reason why I played around with WebUI or Open WebUI is you can give it like you can feed it documents and stuff like that. So maybe I'll do it on this screen. So like I can take a project that has a very long README. I could probably exit this for now. So yep, anything can handle it. Okay, we'll save that and we will upload it. So you can do something like, so now it's gonna load up DeepSeek into my GPU. And it will should review that document and give me an answer based on that. So it told me about the fonts. So with it using my GPU this much, it's actually helping heat my house. Kind of cold here. And that's a miss for, okay, there we go. No, it just keeps repeating the fonts to me. Huh. Unless it really isn't in there. Okay, I think this is why it doesn't specifically title this as an installation. It's titled as manual. Of course, it's titled installation up here, but I think this table of contents is confusing it. So of course, this just might be me sucking at AI. I'm not an expert at AI. I just had to play around with new tech sometimes. So I won't necessarily fault DeepSeek for this. But I can't say I'm getting good results. So this, like, is less time consuming for me just to read the README than to run it through the. That was just a test I wanted to throw at. Maybe we'll try it with another document. I think I got just the one here. This one might take a little while. It's a 13 meg file. The other one is in the KB range. So this is a lot bigger of a document. I think my cat wants a little attention. Maybe not. I think she just wants to play. She's like, nope, leave me alone and throw my toy, why don't you? And that's done. Okay. I ran this through Llama before, and Llama got this. So if DeepSeek doesn't get this, maybe it's not as good as people are lauding this as. I mean, technically it's right. I was just trying to think of something, maybe throw a little bit of a curveball to test its resiliency a little bit. So I didn't mention the document. I did pick up that I'm asking about the document still. It's not a Toyota though. That might be the case, but I don't know. Freaking cat. Let's see, this is the manual. Find that hard to believe that override's not mentioned in the manual. Uh, This is shifter stuff. Excuse me. Okay, it's called a shift lock release. Uh, I beg to differ there, DeepSeek. I love doing that with AIs because sometimes they'll completely change their story. Because, yeah, it does mention that if the shift lever cannot be operated, then you can do the shift lock. So this is what this procedure is. So on these vehicles, for people who don't drive too often, is that there's a small electrical system that dictates when you can shift from park or back into park, and it's dependent on if you're on your brake pedal. Um, if for some reason the vehicle can't sense that you're on the brake pedal, or if all power is out, your battery's discharged, whatever, it will it won't let you shift out of park. So all these newer cars have this procedure in 'em that's outlined in the manual. It usually involves popping a cap off of somewhere near the shifter, then poking it like a screwdriver or something like that. Um, and uh, and then with that held down, you can then move the shifter. Let's try to give it like there's a problem because the manual doesn't explicitly state a power out scenario. So maybe that's what's throwing it off. I just can't though. Calling it a Toyota 2024 My Forester. Referring to Toyota's official repair manual as the Subaru. Like I get that Toyota owns 17% of Subaru, It's not Toyo. So it is referencing that manual. But apparently it doesn't think that this whole section exists. Maybe I really do suck at prompting AIs. But I feel like this thing is less of a. Let's just run it by llama and see what happens. Of course, we'll have to re-upload it though. Might. I never really prodded llama quite this hard. So maybe llama will fail at too. So it's loading it into its memory now. Well, at least my cat's more calm now. Yeah, the microphone's not really picking her purring up. Llama got right. You know, it's a little bit slower. It's like speed's not the best thing in the world. If uh if you get shit wrong. Why do these AIs think it's a Toyota? Like, just in case it's hard to see. It's not like the actual brand isn't mentioned several times over in the said manual. Let's give it specific page numbers. Oops. There's nothing bad on there anyway. Uh, oops, why do I keep doing that? I'm used to going to the terminal for my AI here. Uh, yes, I did it. I got AI to admit that is wrong. I can do it for DeepSeek. Let's see what this motion alert is. Yeah, sometimes the snow triggers my driveway camera. There we go. Phone dock doesn't work sometimes. Re-uploading for DeepSeek again. I don't know if you have to. I'm kind of new at this. I only have to worry about my own computing resources here. Like I'm not paying for all this. What is setback to gaming? Whatever. It's really gotta think about this. Still thinking. Let's see what it's thinking. It's on the right track. Okay, in this regard, DeepSeek is better than Llama. Because I actually literally had to tell Llama where it was mentioned. Maybe since I'll probably take it a little bit. This is where I see AI being helpful personally, is if it can get past some of these hurdles of you having to specifically word things in a certain way. Um, so like if you buy a new product and they give you a digital manual that's it's like what the heck is this one? Like yeah, 552 pages long. Uh, so you get a manual that's that long and trying to flip through and find a specific thing inside manual when you can just upload it into some sort of AI assistant and be like, I need to know how to do X. Like, how would I do that? And that's where I can see AI being very helpful to people personally. Did it just freeze up on me? I think OpenAI or Open WebUI froze up for a moment. Of course, I heard sometimes it does glitch out if you're switching back and forth between a couple different models. I like how it bolds Subaru Forester now. Like I think this is the Achilles heel of DeepSeek. It's awfully chatty. Of course, now it's getting it right. So this was the main thing that I was looking for. Was number two. I think for some reason I lost access to my GPU. My GPU ain't getting warm no more. Yeah, it's tasking my CPU more. Might have to reboot the stack or something. Okay, why did it lose out on Rockham though? No, the model's still loading GPU though. That's odd. No, it's not enough to imply that's DeepSeek. It's give it a whole reboot. That'll probably help. Of course, probably have to re-auth. I'm just curious. Like it is using my GPU to process this upload here. Would be aha, we're back to using GPU again. Yep, nice heat there. That was actually correct. So basic problems, it'll do it. Uh, really need to relocate these wires. My cat keeps getting into them. Because she really loves to get this toy just all tangled up in him there. So sometimes I'll mess around and try to throw it as far away as I can. Let's just see what it does here. Okay, it is loading into the GPU now, so that reboot fixed it. And speaking of, it's crazy that my GPU usage goes from like 1.2 gigs as soon as it loads the model, and it's up to 8.1 gigs. Okay, that was okay. That was probably a 6 out of 10 on the last scale. Let's just test its capacity here. Probably 4 out of 10. I might call it night for this one. So I guess if I decide to do this again, I'll see you guys in the next one. And just like that, no more AI running on my computer.